Turning now to the latest on the pumpkin launching machine explosion yesterday at Punkin Chunkin. 2 were injured, 1 remains in critical condition. Delaware State Police Corporal Gary Fournier tells 47 ABC that it is still an ongoing investigation, but it has been deemed an industrial accident, which means the names of the 2 injured during the explosion will not be released unless Punkin Chunkin decides to release the names themselves. Police say the 39-year-old woman remains in critical condition, and although she was wearing a helmet, the impact and weight of the launch door that flew off and hit her proved too forceful. As for the other victim, police tell 47 ABC he has been released from the Nanticoke Memorial Hospital. There's still no word on how specifically the machine's launch door blew off. State police are currently working with a specialist from DENREC who investigates incidents like this to try to understand what happened.
You know, these cannons are inspected prior to them ever even shooting off any of the pumpkins before the actual event. So they're inspected. There's some sort of stamp of approval that is given to the machinery before they're even launched in this event.
Corporal Fournier also tells 47 ABC that alcohol was not a factor in this incident. Now that raises the question, after a 2-year hiatus based on safety and insurance concerns and its return tainted by an accident, what might happen next for Punkin Chunkin? 47 ABC's Dani Bozzini has the story.
I would really like to see it come back.
For the last couple years, Punkin Chunkin has been trying to bring the event back to Bridgeville after dealing with a lawsuit stemming from an incident in 2011. Finally, this year, they did. Sally Brumfield, whose backyard is part of Punkin Chunkin, said they worked tirelessly to make this event the best yet and family-friendly again.
You could tell the difference that the college kids didn't come down all intoxicated to begin with, and they had more kids out here, and it just, you could tell the difference between the families. They wanted to have fun. They wanted to come have fun and watch the shows, and it was a great event until the end.
Unfortunately, near the end of the event on Sunday, what Brumfield calls a freak accident occurred, putting a halt on the fun. But this year, Punkin Chunkin had a liability waiver for all bystanders, participants, and observers, stating that if injury were to occur, Punkin Chunkin and the owner of the land it's held on are not responsible. We spoke to a lawyer not affiliated with either Punkin Chunkin or those injured to shed some light on the liability waiver.
So in this case, when someone signs this waiver form, they're thinking, if I'm driving on a four-wheeler and I hit a pothole out in the field, that's the type of thing that we know is a risk attendant to Punkin Chunkin activity.
He says the waiver definitely helps Punkin Chunkin if a lawsuit is filed, but there is a possibility of it not holding up in court.
Is it foreseeable that there's going to be a malfunction and shrapnel is going to shoot out of a pumpkin cannon? I don't know. That strikes me as a question for a jury. And when you have a question for a jury, you're not getting out of a lawsuit. You're encouraging a lawsuit because...
Dani Bozzini, 47 ABC.
47 ABC reached out to Punkin Chunkin President Frank Payton, who had no comment about the future of the event, but does say that he is staying positive.